All right, guys, how are we doing today? All right. I love OBS once again trolling because first off, it came right on, but my camera was being a douchebag, so I had to restart. But we're here. What's going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back with another Cleveland Guardians live stream. Game 2 of 3 against the Seattle Mariners. Guardians are 35 and 33. Mariners are 34 and 34 on the year. So let's jump right into the starting lineups. First for the visiting Cleveland Guardians. Leading off in left field, Steven Kwan. Batting second, designated hitter Kyle Manzardo. Batting third baseman Jose Ramirez. Batting cleanup, first baseman Carlos Santana. Batting fifth, second baseman Daniel Schneemann. Batting sixth, catcher Bo Naylor in the squat. Batting seventh, right fielder Nolan Jones. Batting eighth, shortstop Gabriel Arias. And batting ninth, center fielder Angel Martinez. On the mound for the Guardians is Tanner Bibee. And for the Seattle Mariners, their lineup is as follows. Shortstop J.P. Crawford leads off. Batting second, center fielder Julio Rodriguez. Batting third, you have Big Dumper in the squat, Cal Raleigh. Behind the plate, catching. Batting third. Batting cleanup, the notorious Jorge Polanco, DHing. He was a notorious Guardian killer with the Twins. It's upon a time. Batting fifth, he's DHing. Batting fifth, left fielder Randy Arozarena. Batting sixth, first baseman Rowdy Tellez. Batting seventh, right fielder Dominic Canzone. Batting seventh, or batting eighth, excuse me. Yeah, Canzone's batting seventh, batting eighth. You have Williamson at third. And then batting ninth, of course, they have two randoms. Ben Williamson batting eighth. He's at third base. And Cole Young is rounding it out, batting ninth at second base. On the mound for the Mariners is George Kirby. And we're underway from T-Mobile Park as first pitch is a strike. Looking, because you know how Steven Kwan is. Very stingy when it comes to, choosing what pitches he will offer at. What's up, Kuram? Rangers walked it off. That's nice. All right, 0-1 coming from Kirby. If Fubo can. Okay, here we go. Pitch. Fought off. All right. Oh, let me mute that. And let me get rid of the game day app. There we go. We're all set. Word of advice, I am about 2 or so plays behind, so please, again, no spoiling in the chat. I will greatly appreciate it. 0-2, and fouled it off, left side. Guardians were up 2-0 in the first game last night. Looking good. Back-to-back dingers from Nolan Jones and Steven Kwan. Or 2 out, I guess. Not, back-to-back. And then, that was it. And here's a fly ball to shallow center. And Julio races in to make the catch. First out. Good old-fashioned Steven Kwan flyout. The arsenal against lefties and righties, pretty similar. Doesn't use the four seam as much as against righties, but splitter, knuckle curve, slider, sinker, four seam. Uses the knuckle way less against righties than against lefties. Splitters 12.2%. Four seamer, pretty heavy dose. Here's Cal Manzardo. Hasn't had a great month of June. 59 games, 11 homers, 31 RBIs, 206 average for Kyle. Here's the 0-1 from Kirby. Pitch. Last year, the Guardians beat the crap out of George Kirby. The heck? Wow. 1-1 to Kyle. Fouls it off. You know what? I don't think any team Fouls off more down the freaking meatballs than these guys do. My God. Like you could throw a ball right down Broad Street, right down the middle, and they'd foul it off. 1-2. Foul it off. God. Like turn on that sucker and crush it, bruh. Come on now. There's a pitch right down the damn middle. Fell off. Fell off. Fell off. Bro, crush that shit, boy. Crush it. Crush it real good. 1-2 to Kyle. Pitch. Outside, ball 2. Personally, I'm on like a, 4-stream losing streak for the Guardians? Something like that. I've lost like the last 3 or 4 streams I've done. Something like that. 2-2. Leads it to right field, and look at that, a base hit. See what I mean? And that'll be a 1-out double for Kyle, who runs so awkward. Sorry, Kyle, but my dude, you run so awkward. He's like, looks like he's going to stumble. So how about that? 1-out double for Kyle. Hi, Kyle. Must be his family members or something. Yeah. Must be his family in town. They got their phones out. Here's the always dangerous Jose Ramirez. .327 average. That's insane. Checks the runner. Pitch. High, ball 1. 12 home runs, 33 RBIs in 66 games. .389 on base percentage. 5th in the AL in average. Here's the 1-0. Checks the runner. The 1-0. See what I mean? And again, knowing Jose, he would have grounded out. Stupid. He has this specific zone, like inside, up and in, and he crushes it. 1-1 to J-Ram. The pitch. Like that. Fly ball. Right field and foul. Damn it. I literally just damn near called it. I was like, up and in, and he crushes it. And I was like, boom. And I was like that. But he fouled it off. Up and in on him, and he crushed it. But it went foul. 1-2 to J-Ram. The pitch. Checks the runner twice. Pitch. Oh, he almost offered. But he did a great job backing off. 38 game on base streak. .377 average, .445 OBP. On base percentage, 30 runs. Hit safely in 32 of the last 34 games. .382 average, 7 dingers, 18 RBIs in that span. That's insane. Here's the 2-2 pitch from Kirby. Fouls it off again, see? And the thing with Jose is, the longer the at-bat goes, you just have that feeling he's going to get one. He's going to get a hit here. Rarely has these long at-bats where he doesn't get a hit or something. And even here was something. Here's the 2-2 to J-Ram. The pitch. Popped it up, and they give it a look, but it goes behind the seats. Behind home plate. The seats behind home plate. There's Carlos Santana waiting on deck. Hopefully, J-Ram can put one in play here and put one in the grass. Here's the 2-2 coming to J-Ram. The pitch. Low ball. Yo, I need a big hit here, J-Ram. Give me a big hit. He's 4 for 6 against George Kirby in his career. Like I said last year, the Guardians absolutely smoked George Kirby. So let's see if history repeats itself here. Payoff pitch to J-Ram. He's going to try to get him the chase here. Pitch. Swing and a miss, and yeah, he bit. Hook, line, and sinker. Completely sold out for a pitch that Would have been ball four. He got fooled. He got fooled. He got fooled. So with 2 out, runner on second, here's Carlos Santana. Wow. Yankees possibly could tie the game. Pitch. Outside. Oh, it's a strike. Okay. All right. Okay. Umpire. Wow. 8 homers, 34 RBIs, 64 games, 251 average for Carlos. Here's the 0-1. The pitch. Grounder to first, and that'll retire the side. Well, of course, it had to be a buzzkill ending, but hey, Kyle Manzano got a base hit. He's been struggling, so that's good for him, but geez. J-Ram selling out for a pitch that would have been ball four is just classic J-Ram. I can't wait when the Dolans sell this team. Well, technically, Paramshot, it's now Dolan because earlier, what was it, this offseason, Larry Dolan passed away. So it's just Paul. And if I'm Paul, hi, I'm Paul. I'm trying to sell as quickly as possible. Honestly, I'm like, you know what? I'd be like, Mr. Blitzer, do you want to take over this team like now so we can get back to competing? Miami Heat, Spurs, and Rockets are Durant's preferred trade destinations out of Phoenix, according to Shams. Sort of cat freaking losing its mind out there. So Wells is up, 2 outs, runner on second. Ooh, baby. Cat getting into trouble outside. That's tough. 3-0 count. Oh, boy. Then you're the top of the order looming, too. Ooh. Weissert. That's tough. That's what they always do, Paramshot. So here's Tanner Bibee. 13 starts, 4-6 record, 381 ERA, 75 and 2/3 innings, 23 walks, 62 Ks, and a 239 opponent average. Durant isn't on an expiring deal. Suns have made clear to 6 to 8 interested teams that they will make the best deal for the franchise. And Wells to deep center and out top number 3. Damn. First pitch to Crawford. Strike one. Wow, Red Sox escape a big one there. That's crazy. They've now won 2 in a row against the Yankees in this series. 399 on base percentage. Pitch. Outside. Ball one. Look at those strobe lights there at Fenway. That's crazy. That's insane. 1-1 from Tanner. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Swung underneath it. 1-2 count. All right, let's see. What game is on NBA, MLB? Oh, Giants Dodgers again? I guess I could just put MLB tonight on. Whatever. All right. Here comes the 1-2 to Crawford. Pitch. Grounder. Base hit. This dude is so freaking annoying because he always gets on base. What's up, Daniel? Happy Saturday. Always gets on base. God. That's what you want out of your leadoff hitter. So here's Julio Rodriguez, 264 average, batting second in center field. Then, of course, you have Raleigh, Polanco, Rosarena, Tellez, Canzoni, and then you have Williamson and Young. All right. Here is the pitch to J-Rod. Throws, and he's saved by a mile. So right away, they're testing Bo Naylor, and J.P. Crawford gets his 4th stolen base of the year. Because of course he does. Of course he does. My God, dang, dude. All right, here's the 0-1 to Rodriguez. Pitch. He offered. 0-2 count. Yeah, he went a little too far on that one. Get fooled big time. 10 home runs, 34 RBIs, 326 on base percentage, 264 average for J-Rod. Here's the 0-2. Pitch. Nobody was buying on that one. Nobody bites on that pitch. Unless you're just looking for something in that area and you just look stupid. Unless you're like Javi Baez. 1-2 count to J-Rod. Bibee sets. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Ball 2. Tanner, he's freaking bite with it. He's not just going to swing at a pitch that's blatantly a ball. Come on now. He's too good for that. Here's the 2-2. Checks the runner. Pitch. Ball 3. Oh my God, Tanner. I was going to walk him. Just cash in now and let us fans have our team back. I wish. I wish. All right. Payoff pitch coming to J-Rod. All right, take time. Take a quick little time out here to gather himself and rethink his strategy. Well, okay, so they're showing the game now on MLB Network, and of course it's a runners at the corners situation now. Dude, this dude Tanner Bibee, he's gonna stink tonight, huh? So here's Cal Raleigh. Pitch. A little blooper into right center by J-Rod. Tanner stinks tonight. Lovely. Lovely. Bunch of tryhards in Seattle. I tell you. Bunch of tryhards. 1-0 count for Cal Raleigh. J-Rod at first. J.P. Crawford at third. I'll happily go strike out and then double play here. Of course, always gotta already putting himself in a tough situation. Of course. So here's Cal Raleigh. 1-0 count. 262 average for the catcher. Pitch. Strike. And another steal. Bo, you're supposed to put the ball like to where he could tag the runner. God, you stink today, bro. Damn. Hey, let me just throw the ball. Why did she ball to third base? The hell was that throw, dude? You're supposed to put Gabe in the position to tag the runner. God, Bo, you stink today, dude. 2-0 to Raleigh. Hey, there's a strike. Wow, so he can't throw strikes. My ear's itching like crazy now, of course. Which means I'm probably going to sneeze at some point. That's what I've learned. God, Bo Naylor, you freaking stink, dude. 2-1 to Raleigh. Pitch. Fouls it off. 2-2. Still can't get anybody out. Oh, this is going to be a bloop single. I can already see it now. This is going to... I can just see it now. This is going to be a bloop single. Pitchers going through these innings. It's like a damn torture chamber. 2-2. Pitch. Ball 3. He's going to freaking walk him. Yeah, that's faces. Yeah, for Randy. Randy going to hit a big old freaking nuke and just go at third base. Good Yokozuna. Oh. Payoff pitch to Raleigh. Pitch. Field. And it's off the wall. My, these dudes stink today. And that's going to be a 2-run double. 2-0 Mariners. Good job. Good job, you freaking scrub, freaking Bibee. Good job, scrub. Can't even get an out. Oh, Tanner. Today you want to suck, huh? He's throwing batting practice out here. And what the heck is Nolan Jones doing? Almost stumbling over himself in the outfield. This is about to be a blowout. Guardians make us stay up for this garbage, too. That's fun. We are clearly having fun. Oh, they only said 1 run scored. Oh, I thought 2 runs scored. Wow. Only 1 run scored. I just assumed that, 2 were going to score. Wow. Okay. They almost got Raleigh too, but so still second and third. Nobody out because Tanner Bibee stinks now. Here's Polanco. Ball. Yeah, nice job, Tanner. You and Gavin doing the who can stink worst between these two, right? That's what you're doing? Who can stink worse? To be fair, Gavin actually had a lead for a little bit. Here's the 1-0. Grounder foul. This dude can't even put anybody away, bro. He can't strike anybody out. Here's the 1-1 to Polanco. Ball 2. Hey, Tanner. If you're trying to strike people out, throwing a ball a mile above the zone isn't going to do it. He's not making anything deceiving. Come on. Damn. 2-1. Pitch. And Polanco. This will be out number 1. Martinez will throw. It was got him, but he still scored. They almost got the ball there right as he crossed the plate. Well, a runner scored, but we got an out. That was a damn good throw, too. He almost got him. Whoop, not 2. It's 2 out. Yeah. 2-0. The ball literally got there as he crossed the plate. Yeah. Oh, well, 2-0. And here's the Rosarena. Runner on second, 1 out. Pitch. Ball. Of course, the ball. Spiking it into the ground. Are we playing cricket now, Tanner? Are we playing cricket now? This team is so just bad. I mean, all around. Nothing about this team is really good at all. 1-0 pitch. Steps off. There's just nothing about this team that screams like, we're actually serious. It's sad. Coming off a ALCS appearance, and this is how they are. 1-0. Ball. Tanner, bro. It's bad enough we get like no run support, and now we got this garbage. Bozo pitcher can't throw strikes. Okay. 2-0. Pitch. See, they're crushing everything he's throwing. He's not missing any bats. In June, 295 average, 1 homer, 5 RBIs. He had a 232 average and 2 homers in May. 2-1 to Rosarena. Pitch. There's a strike. God, the only time he can really get strikes is when these guys just straight up don't even swing at it. He most win after that, too. 2-2 to Rosarena. Oh, and he hit him. Dude, I am literally about to scream right now. Like, you literally have him in a favorable count, and then he hits him. Tanner's really trying to have like a 40-plus pitch first inning. He's trying to outdo Gavin. He saw Gavin have the worst first inning we've seen in a while, and now he's trying to outdo him. If I'm Carl, I'm thinking like, bro, your ass. I'd be ripping into him. I'd be like, the objective today is to throw good strikes, force swing and misses. I mean, if you want to get shelled, I mean, that's cool. But that's not the objective here, right? If you want to throw batting practice, we could just take you out and you can go throw batting practice before the games. He's thrown 12 balls and 13 strikes. And there's Stephen Vogt just sitting there on he scratch my facial hair. He. Here's Rowdy Tellez. Oh joy. 2 on, 1 out. Pitch to Tellez. Pitch. Strike. I guess if there's anyone that you can get into hitting a double play, it's this guy. And either that or he'll hit like a 3-run moonshot. Here's the 0-1 to Tellez. Strike 2. As you can see, I'm already off to a great start. I'm already dooming. Not even an inning in, and I'm already out here being a doomer because this team stinks so bad. Here's the 0-2. Checks the runner. Pitch. Ball. Excuse me. Oh, God. Tanner's literally going to have a worse first inning than Gavin. At least Gavin didn't give up any runs. We actually gave him a lead. Pitch. Fouls it off. These guys are just teeing off on Tanner right now. My God, bro. What's up, OGT? I'm like, I'm going to do a Guardian game today. Nah. This is what I get. Huh? This is what I get. Here's the 1-2. Checks the runner. The 1-2 pitch. Rung him up. Let's go. About damn time you get a strikeout. Damn. It took him like 30 pitches to finally get a strikeout. Getting to the bottom of the order already. Gee whiz, man. And Tellez barely even swung the damn bat. Honestly, it'll be a miracle if he only gives up 2 runs this inning. God. Here's Canzone. Grounder. Snagged by Santana. Throws it and they got him. Oh, good hustle move by Santana. Instead of just lobbing it like they would usually do, he just whipped that sucker. All right, so we got out of it only giving up 2 runs. Definitely could have been worse, but yeah, I mean, as long as the offense has a pulse, maybe if they wake up, then I think we could be fine. But I don't know about this offense, man. I don't know about it. So in case you guys have not heard already, Shams has been tweeting about it nonstop. Apparently, the Kevin Durant sweepstakes, right, is down to 3 teams. Miami, Houston, and I believe San Antonio. Let me refresh and just make sure. But Houston and Miami are actually involved in the they're the finalists. Now, I would not be shocked if the Cavs got involved as a third team. It's what they did when they got Jared Allen. I could just see them jumping in and snagging somebody like Jabari Smith or something. Or even Jalen Green, which, yeah. Spurs, Heat, and Rockets are the 15-time All-Star Kevin Durant's preferred trade destinations out of Phoenix. Those are the 3 teams that he would commit to long term. No, we're not getting KD. I don't want him. I don't want him. But I think the Cavs will get involved in the trade, but they're not going to get KD. They're going to help facilitate it, like they did with the James Harden deal. They're going to jump in, and they're going to give extra assets to help sweeten the deal a little bit. All right, so here's Daniel Schneemann leading off against George Kirby. Pitch. Who I felt like, honestly, George Kirby, I think, had like a 15, 20-minute break between innings just now. All right, here's the 1-0. Pitch. Ball 2. Again, trying to see if he'll bite, which luckily he didn't. 2-0 to Schneemann. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. You could throw a fastball dead red right down the middle of the plate, and we would miss it. Oh, we'd foul it off. 2-1 coming to Schneemann. All 3. See if he can get a base hit here or get on base somehow and give Bo Naylor a base runner. 3-1 to Schneemann. The pitch. All 4. And how about that? A leadoff walk for Daniel Schneemann, who actually has been pretty good. I say, this is what happens when you give him constant playing time, when you play him a lot. Because last year, remember, Andres was our main second baseman, so he didn't play a lot. And I think that's why he kind of stunk. You play him a lot, and look what happens. So here's the pitch to Bo Naylor. Outside, ball 1. Bo Naylor rocking a 190 average, which is funny because you look at how many homers and stuff he has, it's like, wow. So essentially, he doesn't get a lot of hits, but when he does, they're usually big ones. Kyle Raleigh talking to Kirby. Probably going over, strategy or something. Like, what do you want to attack? How are we doing this? You good? Remember, with the Padres, it was their catcher that noticed Joe Musgrove was looking kind of off. 9 homers, 19 RBIs in 53 games, 190 average, 305 on base percentage for Bo. Need a base hit here. I want to see if they send Schneemann. Throw to first. As I say that, they freaking try to throw to first to. What's going on? That was weird. They called time here. Well, they were trying to say that Kirby balked because he kind of looked like this. They were trying to say that Kirby balked, but I guess their ump didn't see it. 1-0 pitch. Ball. And he is safe at second. Look at Schneemann taking off to get there to second base. Wow. Honestly, I'd be like, bro, I bet you if you look back at that, you'd see he walked. It was like a little twitch, but it was hard to spot. 2-0 to Bo. Checks the runner. Pitch. Strike. Just down the fringe of the zone. So now you have runner at second, just like last inning. How much you want to bet they strand him? 2-1 to Bo. The pitch. Fouls it off. Like I said, man, this team is elite at fouling off pitches, but my God, put something in play. Do what Kyle did, right? Put it in right field. Don't be trying to overhit it. Because that's where a lot of those bad things come from. You try to push it too far. 2-2 to Bo. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Yep, we're going to strand him. I already know it now. That was resilient? Yeah. Oh, you're talking about the Thunder. Yeah. Yeah. The Thunder went on like a 13-1 run or 12-1 run in the final 3 minutes. Here's Nolan Jones, who homered last night, over plus 300, over half RBI, and under is minus 400. Here's the pitch. Strike. I'm telling you, they're going to strand him. They're going to strand him. I already know it. 3 homers, 17 RBIs for Nolan, 212 average, 299 on base percentage in 62 games. 1 homer, 7 RBIs, 367 average in the last 7 games. 0-1 to Bo. I'm to Nolan. Ball. Yeah, it's like Nolan's actually playing a lot better. I'm going to say if Nolan gets hot, they might just say, you know what? Screw trading for somebody. We're just going to roll with what we have because that's what the Guardians would do. And then they wouldn't make a move, and then he stinks again. 1-1. Fouls it off. Yeah, they're 100% stranding Schneemann at second here. 1-2 count for Jones. And then you have, what is it, Arias coming up, and then Martinez. Yeah, he's 100% getting stranded. What's up, Raul? Raul? Look at that. Look at all that space in the outfield, man. 1-2 to Nolan. Checks the runner. The pitch. Inside. Ball 2. We're 100% stranding him here. I have no faith in these guys. I absolutely don't. They got to show me that they can do something. Until they do, I can't have faith in them. 2-2 pitch. Ball 3. Full count. God, I swear, if this dude Nolan gets on base just for Arias to hit no double play, I want that bum DFA'd immediately if that's the case. Come on, Nolan. Give me something good. Give me a base hit. Payoff pitch. Fouls it off. See? Right down the freaking schnoz, and this bum freaking fouls it off. You do that against the Dodgers? Shohei, as he just hit a homer, Shohei crushes it to freaking whatever. Probably right field. Or you can't do that against him. 110. My God. 419. Projected distance. Payoff pitch to Jones. Pitch. Inside, ball 4. Well, we all know how this is going to end. I'm not even going to get excited. So, 2 on, 1 out. As here's Gabriel Arias at the plate. People call him Triple Arias, Triple A. And then I call him Arias because he stinks. Wow. Dude, they are teeing off on this Giants pitcher. My God. That was a foul ball. Wow. Okay. Pitch. Chopper. Double play. I swear to God, dude. I freaking called it. I freaking called it. Did I not say exactly what was going to happen? They need to send Gabriel Arias to just an uncharted island. You know, send him on an excursion. Like what they would do like in those cartoons and stuff, or in those movies when you just want someone to go away. You send them on an excursion for something that you know doesn't exist. Like, go find the Goblet of Fire, right? Go find us a reason to keep you on this damn team. First pitch he sees, hoops, or second pitch, hoops on it. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. Jones worked a great count, made him work, got on base. Nothing else. And yet, our front office, they ain't going to do a damn thing to fix the offense either. They ain't going to do a damn thing to fix the offense. Man, I literally. Arias, bro, he's such a buzzkill. My God, dude. Oh, they got Roop on the mound. No wonder they're crushing him. Oh, yeah. Let's keep pushing the North Coast social, guys. Yeah, surely people are going to want to go there to watch this garbage. Just pitch strike to Williamson. Wow, the D-backs rallied to tie the game against San Diego. Wow. Strike. Is that game still on, or is that just like a regional thing? Oh, yeah. Is it over? Oh, yeah, it's over. Okay, that's right. Ball. That's right. I had the Yankee game on. That's right. Duh. I had the Yankee game on. Okay. I told you guys I had no faith in this offense doing anything. They got baseball they can do. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Hey, there you go, Tanner. I need Tanner to lock the heck in. There's one out. That's good. Yay. 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 Showing him against Houston. Four seam and changeup. Oh. Okay. It's cool. Here's Cole Young, the 9-hitter. Swing and a miss. Trying to jump him on the first pitch. Yes, if they got the game on right now, Shohei hit a leadoff dinger. Because that's what he does. 0-1. Fouls it off. You know, I saw this article posted by Bleacher Report a couple days ago talking about what teams' lineups and rotations would look like without trades and, other stuff like that. Dude, our lineup would be so dangerous right now because we'd have Francisco Lindor. Here's the 0-2. Ball. We'd have Lindor. We'd have Yandy Diaz. We'd have Yainer Diaz behind the plate. We'd have Anthony Santander, as well as all the other guys that we have right now, too. We'd also still have Aaron Savale. 1-2. Right up the middle, but right at Arias. Out number 2. Guardians better not do anything stupid. Oh, they already did something stupid earlier. Freaking Arias sucks. It should be so easy to move him out of the shortstop role once Juan Brito's ready. God. He stinks, dude. My God. Pitch. J.P. Crawford. single and a stolen base and then came around and scored. Here's the 1-0. Ball 2. Now Tanner has to face the top of the order, so he's going to have to throw like 50 pitches. Oh my God. All right, here's the 2-0. There's a strike. I'm not even shocked if we lose this series. If we lose today, obviously, I think we're going to lose the series. Yeah, 2-1. You know, the Guardians, they're really good at winning, avoiding sweeps. So they'll probably win tomorrow because that's what they do. 3-1 to Crawford. Pitch. Ball 4. These guys are deathly afraid of J.P. Crawford. God. J.P. might be the most mid player I've ever seen, but these guys are deathly afraid of him. He's like the perfect leadoff man, though. Always gets on base somehow. Here's Julio Rodriguez. Fouls it off his foot. Like I said, he's going to throw like 50 pitches to these guys because 9 multi-hit games, 382 average in his last 13 games, 21 for 55, 4 extra base hits, 6 runs, 2 RBIs. I'm just going to go to games for dollar dog nights and free stuff when it's bobblehead night. That's how people do it, though. Get some gift and maybe some hot dogs. Dollar dogs. Oh, it goes to first, but runner gets back. It's pretty clear that the Guardians aren't even trying to win. They don't want to win this year. You'd think, oh, they could build off an ALCS appearance. No. Back to being cheap. 0-1. First, they're really trying to keep JP at bay, but now they've already thrown over twice, so JP is going to take off here. Maybe you can mess with him a little and, stay on the mound a little extra longer before throwing the pitch. He's ready. He's going to take off. Nope. And here's J-Rod. Fly ball. And there's the catch by Ana Martinez. And that retires the side. So that's it. Rather uneventful. Bottom of the second. Only giving up the walk to J.P. Crawford. And we go to the third, down 2-0. You could just tell this team does not care about winning. They don't. They don't care at all. I think it was right around this time last year that they signed Matthew Boyd. Now, the good news is Shane Bieber will be resuming his throwing activities, I think, next week, around there. So that's good. He should be back to throwing soon. And Trevor Stephan is doing rehab games. Of course, David Fry is back. So that's cool. Imagine if Dan owned the Guardians too. If Dan Gilbert owned the Guardians, we would have kept Lindor. Yeah. Lindor would have still been here. Lindor would have still been here, and Dan Gilbert would have extended Stephen Kwan, and he would have spent money on big pieces to fortify the roster. He wouldn't go berserk, but he would essentially spend a good amount of money, Although knowing Dan, especially now that one of his main business competitors, and Justin Ishbia, is buying the White Sox. Man, if I'm Dan, I'm at least saying, hey, yo, David, if you want a cash, if you want an endless flow of money, I'm your guy. No, he's got the calves. I don't think he'd be willing to dive into MLB like a kid in a candy store. First pitch is a strike to Angel Martinez. Neiman drew a walk last inning, and then another walk to Nolan Jones, and then, yeah. Liner right to the shortstop, out number 1. And now we go back to the top of the order. Stephen Kwan, batting average, 308 average, showing his zone. Pretty much anything like in the middle of the plate and in a little, and like anything close inside, he gets to. Every once in a while, of course. He was 0 for 1. Pitches up high ball. He flew out his first time up. Of course, we already know when it comes to the Guardians, this team goes wherever Kwan and J-Ram take them. Yeah, 1-0. And there's a liner snagged. And they'll get him. 2 down. Yeah, this is probably going to be a fat-ass L. This team stinks. You got fat-ass freaking Tellez out here looking like any normal person just making dynamite catches like that. Big boy Rowdy Tellez. It's like, come on now. Really? Dude looks like me out here freaking doing that. Here's Cal Manzardo. Has the only hit of the night for the Guardians so far. It was a 1-out double in the first. High ball 1. He's the only guy to get a hit. The T-Wolves are making Jaden McDaniels untouchable. They made it sound like they were going to make him available. 1-0. Fouls it off. See, again, it's all we do is foul off pitches. That's all we do. Except at least Kyle put one in the grass to get a base hit. Nobody else can seem to do that right now. There's the 1-1. Liner snagged by freaking Tellez, and that's out number 3. Okay, so, just hit him right at him. Okay. Yeah, classic Guardians. Feeble, as always. Feeble. Noodle bats. He pisses me off, dude. They piss me the hell off. They really do. Never stops either. And meanwhile, Dolan don't care. You really think Dolan gives a crap about this? Hell no. Wow. Class of 2027 officially on the clock. Yeah, contact period has begun. Oh, yeah. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. This team is just so incredibly feeble. Like I would say, in the past, this team, it's like they swing noodle bats. Like a wet poo noodle. At least the crew one. I wouldn't be surprised, Paramjot. I would not be surprised. I would not be shocked. Here's the first pitch to Raleigh. Grounder. And that'll stay fair. No, they're going to say it's foul. Of course. There we go. So yeah, here's Cal Raleigh. RBI double his first time up. 0-1 count after the foul ball. Pitch. Fouls it off. 0-2. See if they can put him away here. Sure would be nice. All right. 0-2 to Raleigh. Pitch. Ball. Throws it in almost at his ankles, like he's going to swing at that. The sleeping prince in Saudi Arabia, who has been in a coma for almost 20 years, is now awake. Wow. Boy, do they have things to tell him. Wow. 1-2. Fly ball to left field. Kwan races over to the left side, makes the catch. And there's your first out. Like, imagine being that prince, right? You're like, ah, man, dude, how's everything going, huh? Tell me what I missed. They'd be like, well, sir, first off, since you last were with us, the war in Iraq is over. They'd be like, oh, really? Yeah. Unfortunately, though, Israel and Iran are fighting. Just hearing those words would probably be like, oh, God. Knock him back into a coma. Swing and a miss to Polanco. That whole situation out there is so sad, man. So weird hearing about Iran being in a fight with another country. It's like, damn. Usually, like, countries are trying their best to kind of stay away from Iran because of how powerful they are. But, yeah, things happen. Ball, 1-2 to Polanco, coming up. Very treacherous situation out there in the Middle East. The whole area is this one ginormous just keg. 1-2. Grounder to second. Throw to first. 2 down. I know I'm always bringing up subjects like that, but I see stuff like that on my timeline. It's like, wow, the sleeping prince woke up out of a coma. 20 years. Think of all the stuff that he's missed since 2005, I believe. He's like 36 now. Wow. Huh. Boy, do they got stuff to tell him. Just imagine the look on his face when he goes to read the local paper. And first off, see how big Saudi Arabia has grown. One pitch. Ball. I think Saudi Arabia wasn't really that big. Metropolized. Look at Dubai. He's going to be like, what is that place? That's Dubai. Huh? 2-0. Swing and fouled it off. Dubai grew so big as a city the last like 10 some years. It's a hub now. I always hear about YouTubers vacationing there now. It's like, damn. That's literally like a tourist hub now. It's crazy. 2-1. Pitch. Ah, there you go. 2-2. Now imagine his face when he hears about the WWE coming to town in a few weeks. Man, they got a lot of stuff to talk to him about. 2-2. Oh, almost offered, but it's a full count. Rosarena was hit by a pitch last time up. I'd be approaching 60 pitches here in the bottom of the third. There's Stephen Vogt and Craig Abernaz looking on. Feel bad for Stephen and Craig and them because they have to work with what they have, and they don't really have much. Payoff pitch. Ball 4. So you get him in a good count, and then he still walks him. Come on, Tanner. God. Get him in a good count. You can put him away. Nope. Nope. Of course not. 60 pitches. The same thing that happened to Gavin. Here's Rowdy Tellez. He struck out his first time up. Look at that big boy. He looks like me and you kind of playing baseball. He looks like someone that you would see. He's the kind of guy that he would play like a high school ball, and all he would do is hit homers. Can't really play the field, except like infield, like first base. But he can hit absolute nukes. And he has like that, he'd always have like that raspy voice too. Like, yeah, man. As a kid. Like, hit parking lot shots. Yeah. Here's the first pitch to Tellez. Fouled it off. Call it lot shots. Hit him to the parking lot. Imagine the amount of freaking windshields he'd be responsible for breaking. Oh, that'd be tough, right? That'd be tough. You're and then like, whoopsies. Sorry. 0-1 to Tellez. Pitch. Ball in. They were ready for a potential steal, but I guess he didn't move. Rosarena's he's a slick dude. He can get steals. 1-1 count to Tellez. Freaking Bibee wants to be a nibbler now. Nibble, nibble, nibble. Come on, dude. You're not going to last long nibbling. God. 1-1. Pitch. Ball. Dude, Tanner, I swear to God, bro. Stop nibbling. God. He's treating all these dudes like they're Barry Bonds. I say that, watch him hit a friggin' 2-run moonshot. These guys are deathly afraid of these dudes. I kid you not. They are mortified. 0-1 or 2-1 count to Tellez. He's 0 for 1. Oh, almost got there, but he got back in time. And he already threw there, so now he gets to go to second. Good job, you freaking bum. Good job, Tanner. Just let him go to second. Yeah. Put another runner in scoring position. Good job, Tanner, you freaking scrub. You already threw there twice. You better got him, but you didn't. I'm so mortified of freaking Rowdy Tellez. Oh my God, I'm wetting myself. Yeah, so now if he gets a base hit, now a runner will score for sure. Tanner, since when did you become super unserious all of a sudden? 2-1 to Tellez. Takes off. Swing and a miss. Oh, he did not take off. He thought about it, but he didn't pull the trigger on it. 2-2 count. Let's see if he can actually put him away here, or is he going to give up a derpy little bloop ball base hit? Or God forbid he walks him. 2-2 to Tellez. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. God, Tanner, you freaking acting like you're facing a freaking lineup full of Barry Bondses. Jeez. Top of the fourth, coming up. Jose Ramirez to lead off. Then, of course, you get Santana afterwards. Yay. Can't imagine what I would do if I woke up from a coma like that, bro. Like a 20-year coma, dude. Like because he had an accident, right? In Saudi Arabia, I guess. He wakes up and he's like 36 years old, I think they said it was. So it's like, dude, they gonna have to sit him down and just tell him everything that happened during the time that he was out. Like he's literally gonna walk outside. Hope he doesn't live in a coastal city. I could just picture him, right? If he lives like in a coastal town near like the Gulf, I don't even think he has to live near the Gulf. He'd be looking in the sky and he'd be like, "Oh wow, look at all the freaking meteors! Look at that meteor shower! How beautiful!" You know, his assistant be like, those aren't meteors." He'd be like, "What do you mean? They're bright and they move fast. Beautiful. God blessed us with such an amazing sight." He'd be like, yeah, um, those aren't meteors." What do you mean? What are they then? They're rockets. Okay, from where? Iran. What? Yeah, Iran. Wait, I think Israel. Like, no. It'd be something like that, I'm sure. 0-1. Strike. 0-2. Wow, J Ram, great at bat so far, buddy. Yeah. Scrub ass freaking hitters, dude. Stare at a strike. Oh. Now watch him swing and miss at something feeble here. 0-2. Oh, he didn't swing and almost got hit. 1-2 count. Man, I'm just talking about something crazy, but that's just something I never thought I'd see. You know? Wow. The world is nuts these days. My God. 1-2. Fouls him off. And early stays alive. Umpire has to go out and get the ball. Every day it's like something new, right? Then you got like out here in the States, protests almost every day about different things. It's like, wow, there's something new in the news every day, I swear. Here's the 1-2 coming to J-Ram. The pitch. High ball two. Happy he didn't swing at that. Now he'll follow that up by swinging at something that's trying to dig a hole to China. Again, 2-2 to J-Ram. High ball three. Kirby's only thrown 51 pitches. Tanner's on, I think, almost thrown 70 now. Damn near. Right around there. Here's the payoff pitch to J-Ram. Grounder to second. Flips it to first, and that's out number one. So I guess that's all we can do is just little soft grounders to the infield. Besides Kyle. Kyle actually had a pretty good at-bat. Got a base hit out of it. Nobody else can seem to do that. I guess they brought out the poo noodles today. They left the boomsticks in the hotel room or in Cleveland, and they brought out the poo noodles. Ball. 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 Sound like a chicken. Ball. I sound like a damn chicken. Ball. Ball. Pitch. Lines it to left, but foul. Ball. It's like I'm choking on something. Ball. Ball. Oh my God. 6-0 Dodgers. Yeesh. Wow. 1-1 to Santana. Pitch. Outside. It's a ball. I think the last time I streamed my team winning a game, it was, I think, the home opener. Yeah. Against the White Sox. I'm pretty sure. 2-1. All three. All right. Well, here's Santana's chance to get a base hit or get on base somehow. Come on, Los. 3-1 pitch. Swings and it's a base hit. Just barely got it past the second baseman. And there is our second hit of the game. Happy Father's Day tomorrow night. Yep. Jung-Hoo Lee. Wow, for the Giants. Of course, the Guardians face the Giants after they're done in Seattle. And then they go to Sacramento to face the A's. Yeah. That'll be enjoyable. Here's Daniel Schneemann, who walked us last time up. Lines it to left, and that gets down. Base hit. And like Santana expected to like not fall or something? What the heck was he doing, bro? I don't think he expected it to fall or something. Maybe he thought the left fielder was going to get there in time. But he let it drop, and he damn near, Rosarena let it drop, and he damn near got Santana. So this 2 on, 1 out, back-to-back hits for the Guardians. And now here's Nolan Jones. I'm sorry, it's Bo Naylor. And then it'll be Nolan. And then Arias. Ooh. Pitch to Bo. Checks the runner. Pitch. He really offered at that. Oh my God, they're not going to do anything. They're going to strand him because these bums try to hit a homer every time. Bo struck out his first time up. He's going to try to go for the downs, but instead he's going to get struck out. Because that's what he does. That's the way he is. Well, he's going to hit a double play. Here's the 0-1. Pitch. Strike. Yep, he's striking out. Oh, he's double play. No faith in these losers. They could literally get a freaking leadoff triple and they would not score. That's how feeble they are. They are so incredibly feeble. 0-2 to Bo. Pitch. Fouls it off. They are so incredibly feeble. I have no faith in these guys scoring. Just the way they are. It's just the way they are. The Orioles are on the road. Play the Rays and Yankees? Wow. 0-2 to Bo. Come on, base hit right here. Come on. Give it to me. Checks the runner. Pitch. Oh, hey, good eye. Just waiting for him to try to offer at that and look stupid. 1-2 count for Bo Naylor. Not having the worst at bat. Just need him to get a base hit here. Base hit would be pretty dope. 1-2 to Bo. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Freaking ass, dude. They're not gonna do that. They're not gonna do it. Hell no. They stink, bro. This lineup is just stinky poop. They are literally just a bunch of poo noodle swinging players. That's all they are. All they do is swing pool noodles. They're not serious. There's not a serious bone in like most of these players' bodies. Besides J-Ram, Kwan, and Santana. That's it. Those are the 3 most consistent players on this team. Here's Nolan Jones with a walk his last time up. Pitch. Swing and a miss. I already know they're not going to do anything with it. They're like in love with stranding runners. They think stranding runners will get them a point or something. Hey, at least for stranded runners, 3 homers, 17 RBIs. Actually hit his 3rd homer of the year last night to get the Guardians on the board. Here's the 0-1 to Jones. Lines it to left. That'll get down. That'll be a base hit. Here comes Santana. He will score. And let's see, where's everybody else at? And that'll be a RBI double for Nolan Jones. Wow, you mean Nolan's actually a serious baseball player? I cannot believe it. A 2-out RBI double for Nolan Jones. But you know who's coming up next, right? So that's all we're going to get, because let's go. Perfectly placed hit for Nojo. 7th double of the year. Nolan's actually figuring it out. And that's great to see. Here's Arias. We all know he's not going to do nothing. Time for him to prove me wrong or make me look like a genius. Pitch. Ball. He's either going to A, prove me wrong and get a big base hit to either tie or take the lead, or B, he's going to look like he doesn't even belong. It's one or the other. 1-0 count to Arias. Swing and a miss. This dude do 96 damn near right down the schnoz, and this dude didn't do a damn thing with it. He swung underneath it. Hey, Gabe, if you don't get a base hit here, I need you DFA'd, bro. Send you down to the freaking complex league with Tristan. 1-1. Swing and a miss. Yeah, we're not scoring. We got to run. I'm happy, but this dude stinks. It's like he's got a bat with like baseball-sized holes in it. One, two. Oh, he almost offered at that. I would have laughed so hard if they rung him up there. Two pitch. Popped it up. And out of play. This is literally his chance to make a supporter out of me. All he has to do is get a base hit here, and I will be an avid Arias supporter. But no, we already know what he's going to end up doing. Looking like he doesn't even belong in the majors. 2-2 to Arias. Pitch. Fouls it off. Hey, he's fouling him off, but can't say I trust him to get a base hit here. No, what he'll do is he'll hit it on the screws over 100 miles per hour because he can hit it hard right at the guy. Right at somebody. 3-2 count. To be fair, Kirby has thrown over 70 pitches now, so that's good. He's made him really work. 2-2 from Kirby. The pitch. Oh, yeah. Payoff pitch. Damn, Gabe. You actually got something for me here, or are you going to make yourself look extra feeble here? Huh? What you got for me, buddy? Base hit? A walk? Something good? Or are you going to let Angel Martinez be the one to stink up the joint and get me pissed at him? This team's so funny. They tease. Tease, tease, tease. That's all they do. Payoff pitch. He walked him. Oh, I was waiting for the ring him up, but he walked. Gabriel Arias drew a walk. Wow. I was waiting for the... but no. Never happened. I think he was waiting for it, too. He was like, Okay. So, yeah, 73 pitches for Kirby. Guardians 100% teasing us here. Good at bat, though. Here's Angel Martinez. Bases loaded. They could do some serious damage with a base hit. Tying run at third. Go ahead run at second. This could be their best chance to score, honestly. Top four. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Yeah, again, I have no faith in Angel Martinez. He hasn't really done anything since the home run against the Dodgers. Literally. 0-1 to Martinez. Pitch. Fouls it off. Yeah, he ain't going to do nothing here. He's going to stare at strike three or something stupid. Xavier Curry? Xavier Curry? Curry? Well, we traded him, I think, a couple years ago or something. The 0-2 to Martinez. The pitch. Swing and a miss. He fouled it off. No, he swung out. All that just for this loser to strike out. Oh my God. DFA this loser too. Swear to God, dude. DFA Arias and Martinez. He literally stinks. He's ass. God. I'd rather see freaking Lane Thomas than that loser sometimes, dude. Kid you not. At least we scored, but my God. This team just stinks. They had the bases loaded, but they never do anything. I think Carlos Santana's grand slam against the Reds a couple days ago, that was their first grand slam, I think, since, well, in the regular season. I guess in general, since J-Ram did it last year, I think, against the Red Sox. Arias is actually not doing bad batting average-wise. He just stinks when doing something with the bat. He'll come up with a good at bat here and there. But this team just overall stinks. And how Martinez, dude. See, he's trying to hit a grand slam. I mean, at least we scored, but damn, bro. But we always let the opposing pitcher off the hook. Chasing pitches and striking out, yeah. He'll get a base hit every now and then, right? But in terms of actually being a productive member of the team, he doesn't do much like scoring runs and stuff. And especially with runners in scoring position, it always seems like he's at the plate in a big spot, and he never usually comes up big. Canzone leads off. 1-1 pitch. Ball. And now we got Tanner Bibee. B-ball. By-ball. That's all he does is throw balls. Can't throw strikes today, apparently. 2-1. Got underneath this one. Martinez will come in. And he'll make the catch. 1 down. Do a Bo Dallas impression. You just got to believe. Another positive, though, at least, we made Kirby work like crazy. But they could have done some damage to him if Martinez wasn't feeble as hell. I mean, he's a solid player, skill-wise. But my God, it's like the one thing in his head was hit a homer here, blow this game wide open, get a base hit, and keep the torture going. People love, say hit a homer, but no, hit a base hit. Get a base hit and just ensure that the torture continues. I get it though, get a home run and unload the bases. Ball. 2-1 count to Williamson, who's 0 for 1. Struck out his first time up. 259 average, 13 RBIs, 1 home run on the season. Guardians will have the top of the order due up in the top of the 5th, too, by the way. 2-1. Swing and a miss. 2-2. Tried to go up top to get that one and came up empty. So actually, Tanner was just under 70 pitches. So now he and Kirby are right around the same range of pitches. At this rate, I think neither pitcher is going to go more than 6, which means it'll be a battle of the bullpens, most likely. 2-2 from Tanner. Pitch. Chopper, foul. Like, it's pretty sad how Bo and Arias put up great at-bats, although Bo struck out like a bum. But he did have a good at-bat. But yeah, I think the worst at-bat was Ana Martinez by far. Really. Yeah, of course. Here's the 2-2. Fouls it off. Cutter, four-seam, sinker, sweeper. That's his pitch count right now. 75 pitches. 2-2. Fouls it off again. I wonder if he's going to just say, I'm going to try to blur one past him here. That's probably what Williamson's looking for. Clayton Kershaw, 2,984 strikeouts. He's like, what, 26 away now? Damn. 2-2 pitch. Fly ball. Right field. Right at Jones. Makes the catch. And there's 2 down. I believe in Joe Hendry. Ha! Sack fly. Yeah, true. Like, that would have been cool. Like, I wouldn't have minded if he would have got a sack fly. Like, that's cool. You got to, we scored a run. Productive out. Productive outs I don't get too mad at because at least you move the runners. But when you strike out like a biatch, then that's what pisses me off. Because you do nothing. You do nothing. Especially when it's on a feeble, like, if you strike out on like an 11 or 12 pitch at bat, hey, you made the pitcher work like crazy. Fly ball, fouls it off to Cole Young, the number 9 hitter. But if you go out here and you swing at the first 3 pitches you see and you come up with nothing, yeah, that's what pisses me off. You don't even, work the count. 0-2. Ball. The worst thing you can do, though, is stare at a pitch that's, relatively close because you don't want to rely on the umpire. These umpire zones are very up and down. 2. All. Swear to God, if this dude walks Cole Young when you had him on a 2-strike count, you let him get back into the count. Come on, Tanner, put him away. Damn. Let our offense get back to the dish. Pitch. Grounder. Throws, got him. That'll retire the side. And we go to the fifth. Down 2-1. He threw the same pitch 3 times. Let me see that. Did he really throw the same pitch to Angel Martinez 3 straight times? But it'll be the top of the order up for the Guardians in the top of the fifth. Juan, Manzardo, and Ramirez. If there's a time to do damage, it's now. If they can work the count this inning, and they can possibly chase Kirby Yates out of the... Kirby Yates. I've done that how many times now since I've done games pitched by him. Or whatever. Every time I look at Kirby Yates... Again! Kirby, damn it! I always want to call George Kirby Kirby Yates for some reason. That's just the first name I think of. But if they can force George Kirby to really pitch deep into this inning, work the counts, maybe they could chase him. But I say that. Now watch them freaking go out here and just go 1, 2, 3. Bing, bing, bing. Oh, well. I was going to look at Anna Martinez. I forgot. I was like, where was I going to look at? Martinez. Yeah. He did not throw a single pitch that was a strike. 3 straight balls, and he swung at all of them. All right. Pitch. Strike. 1-1 count to Quan. Quan 0 for 2. He's been cursed by the bloop ball, I guess. Just not getting a lot of good wood on a pitch. He did have a homer a while back, though. Definitely shocked me. I was like, damn. Here's the 2-1 to Quan. The pitch. Fly ball. Shallow left. Easy play for Arozarena. And of course, Stephen Kwan is trying to hit everything up instead of just grounders. Meanwhile, we can't freaking get J.P. Crawford out. J.P. Crawford is essentially like the exact opposite of Stephen Kwan in this game. Always finding a way on base. Kirby had 80 pitches. So here's Cal Manzardo, 1 for 2. Had the first hit of the game for the Guardians. Pitch. Grounder, fouls it off. Out his bat in half. That's tough. Oh, 1 count. There's someone doing a painting, it looks like. That's cool. Little mural. 0-1 to Manzardo. The pitch. Outside ball. 7-0 Dodgers. That's tough. That's tough. Pitch. Strike. 1-2. A double and a ground out for Kyle, the DH tonight. 209 average, 11 homers. He's been solid this year. Here's the 1-2 to Kyle. Fouls it off. Stays alive. For anyone that's wondering whatever happened to Aaron Savale, who we traded for Kyle, well, Aaron was actually just traded to the White Sox because the Brewers were going to move him to the pen, and he didn't want to go to the pen. Pitch. Fouls it off again. So the Brewers are like, oh, you don't want to go play in the bullpen, huh? Well, we'll just trade you to Chicago. Oh, the Cubs? No, buddy, the White Sox. Have fun. 1-2 to Manzardo. The pitch. High, ball 2. Come on, Kyle. Give me another base hit here. Give me a base runner for J-Ram. 2-2 pitch to Kyle. Ball, full count. Here's the payoff pitch from Kirby. Got underneath this one. Shallow left again. Oh, watch out. He almost collided. Yeah, that'd be great. Yeah, Williamson just collide with Arozarena. 2 down. Just ran into him, but yeah, it wasn't too much there. Telling you, that bases loaded situation might have been our chance to really do something in this game. Because all we know is freaking Tanner Bibee freaking just looks like ass in the next inning for all we know. So he's calling him off. And then Arozarena just kind of, 1-0. Strike. All right, that's a little bit outside, but okay. Classic. Of course. 1-1 pitch coming up. The 1-1. Fouls it off. See, they're going oppo, and it's just going straight up. I need J-Ram to crush one. 12 homers, 33 RBIs, 324 average. A strikeout and a ground out for J-Ram thus far. 1-2 pitch. Fouls it off. J-Ram is like so due for a hit here. I would say he's due for a homer, but he's always due for a homer. He hasn't homered in a few games. Need a home run pitch, damn it. Give me a home run pitch. 1-2 to J-Ram. Fouls it off. Stays alive. He's going to try to bait him. I think you just see this dude J-Ram swinging for the fences on a pitch that was trying to bury a hole in the China. Trying to dig a hole to China. Dig a hole to China. 1-2 pitch coming from Kirby. 94 pitches now. Ball, 2-2. Yeah, this is probably Kirby's last inning. Hey, I would not be shocked if J-Ram gets a hit here after another long at-bat. I wouldn't be shocked if they take him out. He's at 94 pitches. So if there's one thing, they made him work. That's for sure. Here's the 2-2. The pitch. High fly ball, right field, and is it gone? I think it is. Let me see. Yep. Give it to me. Yeah. Home run pitch. Yeah. I freaking said, give me home run pitch. He gave me home run pitch. Solo dinger for J-Ram. And we're tied at 2. I had to make sure it wasn't a foul ball, but yeah, there you go. Solo dinger for J-Ram. I wasn't sure if that had gone behind the pole or not. I think, did he know that? Yeah, that's far and away gone. It snuck around the pole. And here's Santana, pops the first pitch out of play. Home run pitch. Bitch. Love to see that from J-Ram. 39 game on base streak. One one. Outside 2-1. A ground out, a single, and a run. Oh, 2-1. Strike. Two. Ball three. Payoff pitch. Oh, he rung him up. See, like you can't just let the ump call that, man. You gotta foul it off. God, he forgot how to swing the bat. Of course, not before Jose Ramirez went yard to tie the game at 2. And now let's see if Tanner can put up a 0 in the bottom of the 5th to get us back to the plate to hopefully add some more to it. Because now you got to think, is that it for I almost said it. Oh, Kirby. Is that it for George Kirby? I said he was due for a homer. I said he was due. And I said, give me a home run pitch. We got it. He's like, you want home run pitch? You get home run pitch. All right, I got to tweet something, guys. So the scoreboard's going to be a little wonky, of course, because I have my keyboard shortcuts turned on. Chris Rose? Yeah, I know he's a Guardians fan. I know. He's made that quite clear, and he's made it known. Got to tweet out. Hang on, guys. Okay. All right, tweet that out. Okay. Got to do a little something on my other channel that I have, my other YouTube channel. I wish I had another YouTube channel besides the ones I already have. All right. There we are. But yeah, guys, I'm tweeting something out, which is why my scoreboard's acting up. Obviously, if you're a long-time viewer of my channel, you know the deal. You know how I do things. I always live tweet, and I have keyboard shortcuts turned on, which is why my scoreboard always acts up, because I'm typing. Okay. Get rid of that. Here's J.P. Crawford, 1 for 1. Oh, he's had a walk last time up. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Now we got ourselves a game. Now comes the fun part. Putting up a 0-1 on the mound. So 1-2 count for Crawford. Here's the pitch from Bibee. Again, trying to go upstairs. Why are you so addicted to going upstairs, bro? If he freaking walks him again, I'm gonna be like, are you serious, dude? You're deathly afraid of J.P. Crawford. What? Huh? 2-2? Ball 3. Swear to God, dude, he's gonna strike. He's gonna walk him again. He's deathly afraid of J.P. Crawford. Like, my God, he's mortified of him. Like the boogeyman. Payoff pitch. Fouls it off. I get it, we can't get him out, but like, damn. Treating him like he's Shohei Ohtani. Here's the payoff pitch to Crawford. Pitch. Fouls it out. Out of play. Maybe he's approaching almost 100 pitches himself, so both starters might be done after this inning. Especially with the way that the top of the Mariners order has been playing against him today so far. Payoff pitch from Bibee. Fouls it back again. Yeah, there is probably no way that he gets out of this inning in less than 100 pitches. With the way the top of the order has been playing in this game, yeah, there'll be extra long at-bats. Payoff pitch. Come on, put him away, Tanner. Pitch. Grounder, base hit. Of course. And that's a leadoff single. Again, like I said, we cannot get him out. Keyboard shortcuts. Yep. When I hit a certain key, you will see it pop up on the scoreboard. That's how I do it. Literally, cannot get this dude out. Imagine having to play this dude 12 times a year instead of just, 12 games instead of just 6 or 7. Here's Julio. Copper. This will just be enough to get 1. They'll get him. So 1 out. But, of course, JP goes to second. That thing was a dribbler. I mean, he beat it into the ground. If that was a regular grounder, that would have been a double play for sure. So good job getting the out there. Here's Cal Raleigh. Wow, Florida Panthers, 1 win away from another Stanley Cup. Wow. Pitch. Fouls it back. I would love a ground out to third base here. Maybe a strikeout would work too. An RBI double and a flyout for Cal. 26 homers, 54 RBIs, 264 average. Imagine our catcher hitting 26 bombs this year. Oh my God. That's unbelievable. Here's the 0-1. Strike. Come on, Tanner. Block in here, man. I want to get back up to the plate with a tie game. He's like he's walking in a minefield right now. 94 pitches tonight. Here's the 0-2. Pen to the left field, flags. For no reason. Oh, flags. Freaking cameraman. Here's the 0-2. Checks the runner. Again. Pitch. Ball. And it hit him. That is the second time he's hit a batter tonight. Have a guy in a favorable count. I can't pitch. So now 2 on, 1 out. And it looks like we have a meeting at the mound. Or is he done for the night? Nope, it's Carl again. You know how Steven is. He rides I'm not going to say that. No, he sticks with Tanner, and they got Matt Festa warming up. At least you got the double play in order, but like, bro, can this team just get serious one time? God. I don't even think the Astros gave us this much trouble. Like, no, they didn't give us this much issue at all either. Jorge Polanco, 0 for 1. This will probably be Tanner's last inning. Go to second. Oh, they got him at a rundown. J.P. Crawford got a little too overzealous, I guess. And he's out. So there's 2 down now. That's tough. That's big out. Yeah, he got caught. He did like a little juke to the left, or juke to the right, like he was going to do something, and they got him. So he hit the wrong button on the controller. Here's the first pitch to Polanco. Ball. One zero. Pitch. Ball. I was going to walk him. He's definitely afraid. Ooh. Ah. Be afraid of Jorge Polanco. 2-0. Pitch. Hey, a strike. Wow. Yeah, this is 100% his last inning. I don't know what J.P. Crawford was trying to do there. He just got caught. Flags. Thinking about flags. Fun with flags. 2-1. Ball 3. He's going to walk him. Dude, Tanner, you stink tonight, bro. God. Get him out. Tanner Bibee, don't walk person challenge. 9 career pickoffs. Tied for fourth most in the MLB since 2023 for Tanner. Wow. 3-1 to Polanco. The pitch. Ball 4. Not even competitive. Not even competitive. Oh, I just got a guy out at second. Let's put someone else there. That's just having the most uncompetitive at bat ever. Of course, Steven Vogt keeps him in way too long. Again, still. This is going to end up being at least a run scored here. Still leaving him in there. This always goes well. Pitch to Arozarena. Strike. This is not going to go well. Steven Vogt continues to do the same thing over and over and over again, leaving Tanner Bibee in way too long. 0-1 to Arozarena. Pitch. Ball. He's gonna take him out when the bases are loaded. Or when it's like 5-2. Could have taken him out right now and, no, I'm going to leave him in. Why? 1-1. Ball. He can't. Steven, he can't throw strikes. He's on fumes. You barely freaking pitch. He's like, not really doing anything. He wants to load the bases for Matt Festa. He wants to load the bases for Festa. Pitch. Grounder. Right up the middle. Throws to second, and they got him. Okay, good job. The one time that actually didn't come back to bite us in the ass. Now, please, for the love of God, Steven, don't bring them out for the 6th. God, dude. We go to the top of the sixth, tied at 2. Well, that's the first time I think that actually didn't bite us in the ass. And you know he's going to keep doing it too. He's going to keep doing it. He's going to roll with them as long as possible. Every start. Get it though, you don't want to bring in your reliever with 2 on. But yeah, let's bring him in with bases loaded. Yeah. Yeah. Well, it was 2-2 yesterday after 5 innings. That's true. Except this time we came back from down 2-0. Yeah. Man. Tashi is so weird nowadays. Dude, Karam, what is your infatuation with him? Just wondering. That's literally all you talk about. First pitch is a ball. This is a Spire. Gabe Spire. 29 games, 2-0, 2.16 ERA, 25 innings, 6 walks, 37 Ks, 204 opponent average, a lefty. Pitch to Schneemann. Load, ball 2. I'm in ball 1. Ball 1. Ball 1. One one. And he'll bloop this. Oh, that's going to get down. And he gets on. Look at that. A bloop infield single for Daniel Schneemann. That thing had like no bounce. I mean, it hung in the air for like 5 seconds. And there was like nobody really around. They were playing kind of further back. Perfectly placed. So Schneemann gets a leadoff base hit. And now here's Bo Naylor. 0 for 2. Fouls it off. He didn't even know where the ball went. He's like, huh? He's like, oh, there it is. Talking about MLS. Hey, the Crew won today, so I don't care. The Crew won today. I'm good. He's always that's just like it's his team. That's his pride and joy because the other teams he roots for suck. Granted, a lot of his teams haven't done anything since like the early 2000s, late 90s. So, yeah, okay. Pitch. Go to first. Schneemann gets back in time with ease. 0-2 count for Bo. Guardians have a chance to do some damage again, which they tied the game on a Jose Ramirez solo shot last inning with 2 outs. 0-2. Fouls it off. To their credit, they fought like crazy against Kirby. They made him work. And they drove that pitch count up. Nolan Jones on deck. Here's the 0-2. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Ass. Okay, Bo. Now he's going to stink now. Okay. Okay. Well, let's see what Dashy's talking about now. Probably talking about FC Cincinnati or something stupid. There's the first. Yeah, Nolan Jones scored the first run on a base hit. Jones 1 for 1, a walk, and an RBI double. 18 RBIs on the year for Nolan Jones. Pitch. Strike. One to Jones. Pitch. Fouls it off. Top of the sixth. Game is tied at 2. Oh, shit. Oh, throw to first. Got back in time. 1-2 count. Tristan Beck on the mound for the Giants. Okay. Throw to first again. Mainly just keeping an eye on him. It's weird because he's a lefty, so it's like we're not going to steal on a lefty here. But with his windup, they could probably try to do it. Shohei homered again. Bruh. 1-2. Pitch. Fouls it off. Shohei homered again, dude. God, he's got like 25 homers this year. And he homered it earlier in the game. Feel bad for the rest of the NL West having to deal with that guy 12 plus times a year. The NL too, in general. At least we only have to see him once or 3 games a year. 25th home run, 22nd career multi-home run game. 1-2. Fouls it off. In comparison, I think J-Ram has, 13 on the year now? Wow. All right, 1-2 again to Nolan Jones. Pitch. Got in on him on that one, and he fouled it off. Schneeman getting a workout over there at first base. Between having to go back to first because they're throwing over and the foul balls and stuff, he's getting a workout over there. Arias on deck. 1-2 count for Jones. 1 out, 1 on here in the top of the 6th. Pitch from Spire. Fouls it off. I heard the Suns weren't interested in what the Spurs had to offer. I haven't heard anything about that, but I wouldn't mind Bismack Biyombo. He'd be a solid backup big, but I don't think he'd be my first option. 2. Grounder, looking through, base hit. Schneeman will roll on into third base, and the runners on the corners with 1 out here in the 6th inning. Spell check be messing up my sentences. Yeah, it's the backup. Yeah. 1K on Mariners here. They got this, right? Well, I don't know. That's tough. This is a tough sport to really bet on because you don't know what could happen. So, they said again for Nolan Jones, runners at the corners, 1 out. Just in time for Gabriel Arias to freaking be a buzzkill again. Oh no, it's David Fry. Ooh. David Fry gonna pinch hit for Gabriel, I believe here. Right? Yeah. This is Gabe, right? Yeah, this is Gabe. Wow. Okay. Pitch. Strike. And he takes second with ease. No throw from Cal Raleigh. And that takes away the double play. And a base hit. Scores 2. You bet 1K on this game? That's nasty money to bet on this Mariners team. 0-1 to Fry. Fouls it off. Take a sac fly right here, David. I'm just saying. I will happily take a sac fly right here. 1 home run, 2 RBIs in 10 games since returning from the IL. 143 average, 280 on base percentage. Here's the 0-2 to David Fry. Pitch. Ball. That thing was buzzing on the ground, so good job not swinging at that. That thing was at his feet. And another homer? Oh my God, they are teeing off. 2-run shot for Teo. Teo! Wow, Teoscar Hernandez. Pitch. Fouls it off. Highest I bet was $20 and I lost and never spend more than 5 on a bet now. I don't do betting. I'm afraid to. I'm afraid I'll win one and then I'll get addicted. So, 1-2 count. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Yeah, okay. Highest, okay. All right, David. He guessed on that. I was a guess pitch. He guessed. He got duped on that one. Well, I bet on parlays, so I don't bet so much. Last match, yeah. Yep. Okay. Oh, yeah, he did a parlay. That makes sense. Here's the first pitch to Martinez. Pops it up. Out of play. I can understand doing 1,000 on a parlay, but on a single game, damn, I don't think that's the case. No, I don't think that's the case here. All right, 0-1 to Martinez. Ball got away, and here comes the runner. He will prance across, and the Guardians take the lead on a wild pitch by Spire. Schneemann comes home. 3-2 Guardians. This bounced. Raleigh really tried to contain the ball, but it just bounced off his chest. And funny enough, it kind of went between where his elbow, and the gap between his elbow and his chest. To his side and just seeped right through there. 1-1. Fouls it off. So at least we got the lead. Look at that. See, it just bounced. He went to go block it, and it just snuck right between the gap right here. That's tough. That's just tough luck. Guardians can add another run here if Martinez can get a base hit. 1-2 to Martinez. Pitch. All. No, I bet like $30 on 10-match parlay. Makes sense. All matches have one except this one. That makes sense, yeah. Nobody would, no sane person would bet 1,000 on one game. You can understand a parlay. 2-2. Chopper foul. I'm just waiting for Anhel to like line one down the third base line, like sneak it along the line into the corner. Nolan Jones had to be careful there. He almost got taken out. Watch out. Damn. Hey, jump scare. That would be nuts. Like 1K on this game alone? Hey, yo, dude. 2-2 to Martinez. Pitch. Opted up. This won't even get out of the infield. Telez. Oh, I was going to say, don't drop it. Actually, I would have laughed if he did. Gonna last the Guardians take the lead. 3-2. Thanks to a wild pitch. So there you go. We go to the bottom of the 6th, up 3-2. Yeah, I was gonna say no sane person bets 1,000 on one game. But yeah, a parlay, I can understand a parlay. Yeah, I can understand a parlay. I'm sure there are people that would put that kind of money on a game, mainly for football and stuff. But for baseball, Mariners got 2 runs, both early in the game. The Guardians have done a great job rallying and scored 3 unanswered. Now comes the fun part. Our bullpen. Yay! Matt Festa, I believe, will be on the mound for the Guardians. He was the last one warming up. And I am pretty sure this means Tanner Bibee right now would be in line for a win. Because he was the last one to pitch. Him grinding out that inning might have possibly earned him a win if we can hold on here. Panthers 1 win away from repeating. If they repeat, man, that's crazy because then we would have seen a Lightning back-to-back and then a Panthers back-to-back. Damn near, right off the bat. The only one that separates them, I think, was Colorado winning one. Yeah. Because remember, the Blue Jackets swept the Lightning. After that, they went back-to-back. I think there was a couple in between there, if I'm not mistaken. So here's Matt Festa. First pitch is a strike. He's in against the 6, 7, 8 hitters. Tellez leading off here. 0-1 count. 0 for 2 overall. Swing and fouled it off. What's crazy is NHL and NBA free agency get underway in about 2 weeks. Officially. Just about 2 weeks. Around the same time. Yep. 0-2 from Festa. Fly ball. Left field. Kwan is there to make the catch. 1 down. Lane Thomas is now in center field. Martinez moves to second. Schneemann will go to shortstop. Okay. So Arias comes out of the game. Kind of interesting how they pinch hit for Arias. Huh. Wow. I always thought he did all right against lefties, but okay. 1 homer, 4 RBIs for Dominic Canzone. 0 for 2. Pitch is inside. It's crazy. The Guardians take the lead on a freaking wild pitch. On a pass ball. We score in the most wonky ways possible. 10-0 Dodgers. My God. And Kershaw is still in the game, too, at 80 pitches. Pitch. Strike 2. Kershaw is still cooking out here, too, man. Swing and a miss for Schmidt. 1-2. Did he go? He did. Got him. 2 down. Let's go. I was going to say, man, he went almost. I think he did go all the way, and he did. Yeah, he went way. Yeah, he went big time. So there's 2 down. And now here's Ben Williamson, the third baseman. Pitch. I think he's the third baseman. The number 8 hitter. Yeah. Struck out and it flew out. So far tonight. 1-0 count for Festa. Pitch. Fouls it off. If I'm the Guardians, that means in the 7th, you're going to have their 9-1-2 hitters. So I don't know who's going to be pitching. Probably Cade. Unless they want to save Cade for the meat of their order. Miss. 2. One more strike from putting them away here and getting out of this inning. Getting us back to the plate to hopefully do some more damage. One-two pitch. Liner, foul, first base side. Oh, man. Shout out to everybody watching along with me tonight. Little Guardians After Dark action. Guardians up 3-2. 1-2 count for Festa against Williamson. That pitch. Tried to ring him up, but just a little too high. Just a tad. Sometimes you'll get it from some umpires, but not this one, apparently. 2-2 to Williamson. Festa sets. Pitch. No? Dude, umpire. This dude got the most pristine strike zone ever. Finally up against Seattle. We were up 2-0 last night, but then we blew it. So hopefully we can hold on here. Payoff pitch. Fouls it off. Guardians wrap up this series tomorrow, and then they will head south to San Francisco for a 3-game set with the Giants before they head to Sacramento for 3 against the A's. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's as good of an inning as you'd want out of Matt Festa. And we go to the 7th, up 3-2. There we go. We win this game. Just watch we lose tomorrow with Ortiz on the mound against Hancock, I think, right? I think it's Hancock. Emerson Hancock. Especially because it's widely known that Ortiz gets among the least amount. He gets, I think, the least amount of run support in the majors. Yeah. Rangers have won 6 of 7. Yep. Kershaw saying hi to some supporters in the seats. Maybe some just adoring fans. If you ever interview a pitcher like Kershaw, you know what I'd ask you? What goes through your head when you're sitting in the dugout, between innings, right? When your offense is at the plate, and you're just sitting there, and your offense is just bam, 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 run, bam, run, bam, bam, just pounding the opponent. What goes through your head? Probably something along the lines of, yeah, we got this. All I got is I could just relax. Must be fun getting run support. I'm going to try and go to at least one more game this season. Well, have fun with that, Jacob. Hopefully they win for you when you go. But I'm on this ridiculous stream losing streak because, well, the offense hasn't really shown up for me when I stream these guys. There's the All-Star ballot. They have a little QR code. Trying to send a couple players to Atlanta, Georgia for the All-Star game. I don't know who the Guardians are going to send. I'm kind of thinking Stephen Kwan, J. Ram, and maybe Clase, but I'm not even sure about that. So now we got a righty on the mound for the Mariners. It's Carlos Vargas again. First pitch is a strike to Kwan. Vargas, I believe, was once upon a time a Guardian pitcher, but then we traded him a few years ago. 30 games, 2-5 record. Pitch. Outside. Ball 1. Carlos Vargas. I remember we traded him for somebody, but I can't remember who it was. I think it was to the Diamondbacks, too. 1-1. Honestly, if JB Taylor was in the chat, which I haven't seen him in ages, I know he's doing well, but he's got other stuff he's got to do. I'd ask him, who did we give you for Vargas? Who did we get for Vargas? Here's the 2-1. Hopper. It's a slow dribbler. And he get him. God, Quan, you're like you run like a damn sloth. I heard Dom Nunez was batting 138 in AAA. Max told you that? Yeah, Dom Nunez. Yeah, it's like, okay. Yeah, I didn't expect him to do much. Right? But Quan not being able to get a hit is just sad to see. Here's Cal Manzardo. 1 for 3. Fouls it off. He's had a solid game. Got the first hit of the game. A double in the first. 31 RBIs, 11 home runs, 208 average. Pretty good stuff for Kyle. A 1. Strike. No, it's a ball. Wow. See what I mean? These umpires, their strike zone fluctuates. Well, we're winning because of a passed ball. Last inning. Here's the 1-1. Pitch. Liner snagged by Tellez. Every time they show the camera cuts, I want to see the ball, rolling down the right field side of it. Instead, it's in the glove of Tellez. Tellez has low-key hops, okay. Didn't even have to go anywhere. Just had to go boing, and that's right there. Here's Jose Ramirez. Homered last time up. 1 for 3. Oh, 1 count already for J-Ram. I would love another home run pitch here, J-Ram. Pitch. See, he's trying to give me another home run pitch, but he swung and missed. 0-2. Give me home run pitch. I want home run pitch. Damn it. Give me what I want. What I want. Here's the 0-2 to J-Ram. Pitch. Ball. Max didn't watch the game tonight, bro. I don't blame him. Yeah, not surprised. 13 homers, 34 RBIs, 327 average, 39 game on base streak. 1-2. Right up the middle. That gets through, base hit. And he'll just, jog on over to first base. And good job for J-Ram. Keeps the inning going. And now, most go-ahead or game-tying home runs in Guardians history. He is now tied for the lead with Jim Thome at 123. God, 123 go-ahead or game-tying homers. Although Santana's right there at 100. Speaking of which, here's Santana. 1 for 3 as well. Pitch. Liner right to the second baseman who throws the first, and they got him. So, that'll do it for that. And it's on to the bottom of the 7th. Guardians up 3-2. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Ah, man. But yeah, in case you're literally wondering, I'm not going to stream tomorrow's game. I'm probably going to try to do at least one game a series to start off. And then as we get into the summer, I might do a couple games per series. Like for the Giants series, I got to see when the NBA Finals plays, I think we're going to have like one game in the NBA Finals. And that's during the Giants series. I'm pretty sure. Next game is Monday, and today is Sunday. already. God, next game's tomorrow. Jeez. So obviously tomorrow, Monday, because today's officially Sunday. So basically later on today, which, funky enough, obviously they're out west, so it's only 9 a.m. It's only 9 p.m. down there. Or there. So technically, it's still yesterday out there. But out here, it's tomorrow. You know what time it is? It's tomorrow. Trevor Stephan, coming back from right elbow surgery, was it 2 years ago, last year? 3 batters faced, 3 Ks, 16 pitches, 10 Ks, 10 strikes. But yeah, the final game of this series, coming up technically today. Is it a late game? It's a 4:10 p.m. first pitch. So, yeah, technically today, June 15th. So Hunter Gaddis is in. First pitch, strike to Young. And it got in on this one a little. Here comes Jones. He will make the catch. 1 down. Now comes the fun part. Trying to take out or get J.P. Crawford out. So tomorrow will be Luis Ortiz against Emerson Hancock. Hancock 2-2, 5.04 ERA, 41 Ks. Luis Ortiz 3-7, 4.26 ERA, 76 Ks. 2 singles, a walk, a stolen base, and a run. First pitch is inside and high, ball 1. That's at 4:10 p.m. first pitch. And then we have an off day, I believe. 1-0. Fouls it off. I believe there is an off day between the Mariners and the Giants series, I think. If I'm not mistaken, that's the case. So that's pretty good. I won't miss that one then. Pitch. Fouls it off. Yeah, West Coast is 9 p.m. Eastern. I know, Seth. I'm aware. I know how time zones work out here in the States. Yep. 2 games for Kopech. Wow. So he's back pitching now, huh? Wow, they're getting like infinity stones out there. Emmett Sheehan coming back soon, too. 1-2 to Crawford. Grounder. Base hit. Come on, are you serious? God. Can't get this dude out. I swear. Even Jimmy, I'm like, are you serious, dude? A little dribbler, and it's just like beats it into the ground, and it just finds the hole. Which, to be fair, that's like a landing strip sized hole. Last time, though, we got on base, they got him out at second. But here's J-Rod again. Jumped him. Pops it up. J-Ram is there. Makes the catch. 2 down. Okay. So now here comes, I guess, the teeth of the order. Randy Arozarena coming up soon. Cal Raleigh, of course. God, they have a nasty-ass top of the order. Holy crap. Here's Cal Raleigh, and then, of course, you have Randy. Randy! 1 for 2. Pitch. Liner! That's a dribbler. And there you go. Got the out. Good awareness, though, by, who was that, Martinez at second to duck. Because the last thing you wanted to do was to stand there like, huh? As the ball boink off your freaking head, and you give up another base hit because your guy didn't get the memo to get down. So we get to the 8th. Up 3-2. So good job for Gaddis. Other than J.P. Crawford, who is literally like, who reminds me of Luis Arias with the Twins. Always freaking got on base. I swear to God. Can't get that dude out. Only way you can get him out is striking him out, and I guess he doesn't strike out against us anyway. Ohtani and Judge are the highest to win MVP. Yeah, they're gonna probably be MVPs again. Straight up. Hey Seth, who's your who's your basketball team? Because I know obviously in your name you got Dodgers, Sooners, Eagles, and Knights. Who's your NBA team? I almost want to say the Lakers, but I don't know if you even have an NBA team. I'm only just asking because Kevin Durant sounds like he'll be getting traded very soon. Like, they have narrowed down the top 3 teams to the Spurs, the Heat, and the Rockets. So he's either going to Texas or Miami. Swear to God, if he ends up going to Miami, sheesh. That means Miami will go from freaking the Dwayne Wade and the Heatles era right to Jimmy Oh, you're the Thunder fan. Okay. So I know you're loving life right now. I know you're loving life. Halfway to a championship. Got the MVP on your squad. Obviously, as you can imagine, I'm rooting for the Thunder. It'd be cool to see the Thunder win one. Because the only championship they have isn't even theirs. It's the Sonics. So at least when the Sonics are inevitably brought back, y'all will have your own championship banner hanging in the rafters. And you're getting a new arena soon, it sounds like. So that's even better. So here's Daniel Schneemann against Legumina. What an interesting name that is. 1-0. Strike. 10-0 Dodgers. Holy crap. 23 games, 4-3 record. Liner, that's a dribbler to third. Out number 1. Slow little dribbler. Kind of like what Crawford just did, but Crawford found the biggest gap you could ever see. God. But if you're just tuning in and you're wondering how they scored, well, the Mariners scored 2 runs very early in this game off of Tanner Bibee. But Tanner locked in, and the offense woke up a little bit. But here's the 1-0 pitch. Bo Naylor dribbles it foul on the third base side. 1-1 count. Bo's 0 for 3. The big hit came via a Jose Ramirez solo shot out of the game. 1-1. Strike? Okay. Now he's giving them the freaking above the zone. All right. About to be in first place because they are beating the Giants. Yep. Yes, they are. They're kicking their ass. Pitch. Strike 3. Oh, my God, Bo. Oh, even swing the bat once that entire at bat? I don't think he did. He just like stood there. He's in La La Land. Huh? What do you mean strike 3, huh? What are you talking about? I mean, obviously, I think he fouled off a couple pitches, but still. Now that I think about it, he did foul off a couple pitches. That's right. But still, staring at strike 3 like that. And then first pitch ball to Nolan Jones, who's 2 for 2. With a walk, a double, an RBI double, and a single. 222 average. He scored the first run of the game on that RBI double. And then J-Ram came out and hit a homer, tie the game. And then the Guardians took the lead on a wild pitch. 2-0. Fouls it off. Top of the 8th here, 2 out. 2-1 count for Nolan. I don't know why, but I almost wanted to say I thought you were a Laker fan, Seth. But yeah, you're a Thunder fan. Okay. Had to refresh my memory. It's like, okay. Pretty interesting group of teams there. Sooners, Eagles, Knights, Dodgers, Thunder. Pretty much all in like one general kind of area except for the Eagles. You're like west of the Mississippi, except for Philly, except for the Eagles. But mostly like West teams. And a dribbler right up the middle. And that's out number 3. Fumbling over my words. Well, bottom of the 8th coming up. Wow. Hitting tanks off of a freaking position player. Classic Dodgers. Okay. Overkill. Solo shot. Wow. Who even hit that? Is that Kike? I don't even know. No, it's Rojas. Okay. I was like, who the heck even hit that? Dude, this dude's just like throwing bullpen or batting practice. Freaking position player pitching. Wow. Yeet. Wing. Bro, imagine Shohei just hits like a 500-foot nuke off this dude. Oh, that's Muncy. I bet you they probably took Shohei out. Yeah. Bottom of the 8th. Yeah. Got 14 people watching. Shout out to everybody tuning in with your boy. We're having fun. We are having an absolute blast right now. All right. Let's hope the Guardians can keep it up. But have no fear. They only got to get through another 6 outs with the lead. Now I'm guessing Cade will be in here for the. It is Cade for the 8th. Okay. Cade for the 8th. Clase for the 9th. Possibly. 31 games, 2-2 record, 2.40 ERA, 30 innings, 10 walks, 45 Ks, 207 opponent average. He had quite a scare last night as a comebacker hit off the brim of his hat. That could have been disastrous. Here's Jorge Polanco. And then it's Polanco and then a Rosarena. That's right. But still, Polanco and then a Rosarena. 0-1. Swing and a miss. 0-2. But honestly, Cade Smith is absolutely disgusting of a pitcher. If they ever got rid of Clase, Cade Smith would be the guy to put in for the closing spot. 0-2. Oh, what do we got here? Okay, he's got the pitch. 0-2. Fly ball. Playable, obviously. Shallow left, caught by J-Ram, number 1. I wish Giants was not in the same division as Dodgers. Yeah, I feel that. There's the comebacker off the brim of the hat. I think that was hit by Tellez, too. I think he's got like a little thing up above his eye, but he stayed in the game. He was a gamer. He stayed in. Got through the rest of the inning. 0-1 count against the Rosarena. Pitch. Ball. 1-1 count. Pitch. Ball. Come on, ump. You weren't doing that with us, bro. You were squeezing the hell out of us. Well, he is. He's still squeezing the hell out of us. He was giving them that pitch last time up. 2-1. Strike. 2-2. 99, man. 2-2 coming to Randy. The pitch. Fouls it off. 91. kind of slowed it down a bit. Is he going to try to blaze one past him here? 0 for 1 with a hit by a pitch and then a walk. 28 RBIs, 8 homers, 232 average for Randy. The one-time Tampa Bay Ray. Pitch. Outside, full count. Come on, Cade. Don't mess around with these guys, dude. Freaking put him away here. Come on. Sit him down. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Hell yeah. 2 down. Went upstairs on him a little bit and he went fishing and came up empty. 99 up top. Wow. Here's Rowdy Tellez, the 6-hitter. Pitch. Fouls it off. 99 on the outside. Flew out his last at-bat. 210 average, 11 homers for the big guy, the first baseman. 0-1. Fouls it off again. 98, same spot. Does he slow him down a little bit here? Get him thinking up, fast and slow it down? Or how's he going to try to get him here? It's a chess match. Every matchup like this is like a chess match. You got to know what he's thinking. It's like, okay, does he think I'm going to go, off speed, or am I going to blaze one past him here? 2. Okay, threw it down low, 93. Tried to get him to maybe thought he was guessing. No, it's not over yet, Brage. 1-2. Pitch. Swing and a miss. He got with 100 gas. Triple digits on him. How fast is that in kilometers? My God. Hit him with the gas. Gee whiz, man. I think there was some smoke coming off that ball. Sheesh. We go to the 9th. Up 3-2. That means it'll be the 7, 8, 9 hitters against Class A. So the Crew today went into their matchup versus Vancouver without a victory since May 3rd. How the Crew broke their winless streak by defeating the Western Conference's top team below. Without a couple players, dude. You're like Gold Cup play and other stuff. Wow. They got Kike Hernandez on the mound. Oh my God. He's got the pitching helmet. That's hilarious. Dodgers are about to win, one more out for Giants. Yeah, they got Kike Hernandez pitching now. Got the pitching helmet. That's different. I've never seen that before. So here's Lane Thomas getting his first at bat of the game. Pitch. Fouls it off. Oh, this is going to stay in play. Not mine. Yeah. Tellez is there. Makes the catch. I thought it fouled it off, but no, he hit it to right field. Classic Lane Thomas. Here's Cower. Pitch high for Martinez. It's a ball. 1-0 count. 6 games, 2.35 ERA, 7 and 2/3 innings, 3 walks, 7 Ks. 1-0 pitch. Strike. Pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-2 count for Martinez. To zoom in on those ladies having a nice little chat. Huh. 1-2. Swing, and he fouled it off. Pitcher and a batter. Yep. Kike doing a position player pitching. Obviously, with the lead as big as it is. Why not? 1-2 pitch. Fouls it off. Bases loaded for the Giants. Wow. Wow. 1-2 from Cower. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Martinez literally sucks when he's not in the 2-hole. That's what I figured out. He had something going in the 2-hole. And the Giants just hit a grand slam. Ah! That helps no one. Unless you got him in fantasy. Casey Schmidt. I don't think anybody has Casey Schmidt in fantasy that I know of. Wow, 11-4. Ooh, so big. Here's Cower against Kwan. 0-1 count. Outside, ball 1. That helps no one except Casey Schmidt's batting average and anyone that owns him in fantasy football. It's fantasy baseball. Whee! Ball 2. Fouls. Oh, nope. Fly ball, left field. And there's the final out of the inning. So, yeah, a hitless game for Stephen Kwan. Roger going insane? No, he's probably not even watching. I don't even know what he's doing. He wasn't in the stream earlier with Josh and Sean. He's probably just having a normal night. So we go to the bottom of the 9th, up 3-2. Clase coming in for the save. They got Banda warming up in the pen in LA right now. How funny would it be if the Giants came within like 2 or 3 runs? Oh man, that's classic. Liner to right, base hit for the Giants. Freaking another grand slam. I'm gonna laugh so freaking hard. They're like, okay, game's over. They're like, okay, fun's over. We got to get serious here. This dude, Kike, going to make this game all of a sudden very interesting. Because they're like, oh, ha, ha, we'll play along. Ha, 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 we'll play along and have a position player pitch. So here's Emmanuel Clase in for the save. 30 games, 4-0 record, believe it or not. 3.41 ERA, 14 saves and 16 opportunities, 29 innings, 5 walks, 31 Ks, and a 287 opponent average. Yeah, D-backs came back. I saw that earlier. And it'll be the 7, 8, 9 hitters coming up for the Mariners. Canzone, Williamson, and Young. And then, of course, you have J.P. Crawford lurking the top of the order, which hopefully Emmanuel can just get through this and not have to worry about J.P. Crawford. Pitch. Ball 1, 100 miles per hour inside. Canzone, 1 for 3. Oh my God. What is it, 11:05 now? Jeez. 1-0. Liner right into the area of Jones. Base hit. Here we go. Now here comes Williamson. Yeah, let's put one right in his meat zone, pretty much. Right in his smack zone. So we'll see here. See the first base ump writing something down. And it'll be Miles Mastrobuoni. Mastrobuoni, pinch hitting. 1 homer, 8 RBIs, 52 games, 241 average, 320 on base percentage. He'll face Clase. Pitch. Ball. He's trolling. Yep. I always say he's trolling because that's what he does. Pinch runner, too, by the way. Dylan Moore for the Mariners. 1-0. Ball. Dude, Emmanuel, come on, bro. Buddy can't throw strikes, huh? Pitch. Strike. Runner takes second. Oh, yeah, of course. This game's going to be tied real soon. Yep, he's trolling extra hard tonight. I wouldn't be shocked if we got walked off. 2-1 from Clase. Pitch. Ball. Dude, Emmanuel, freaking, like, get serious, bro. God. Get freaking serious. Finally get a lead, look good, and then 3-1 from Clase. Pitch. Strike. No, oh my God, umpire. Are you serious? Well, we're probably going to lose because this umpire, oh, it's a ball. Clearly a strike. Perfectly placed. Inside the zone. Yeah, this is a loss. I could just see it now. This is a loss. This is a 100% a loss. Thanks, ump. Thank you, umpire. Everybody say thank you, umpire. Thank you, umpire. Here's Cole Young. Probably just going to bunt it over here, I'm sure. Yep. Fouled it back. I would have loved it if he just popped it up. Well, umpire, because of your dumbass, we're going to probably lose. Calling a ball that was clearly a strike. A ball. Classic. Pitch right down the throws. Got him. All right. Runners on second and third, and here comes J.P. Crawford. Yep, this is a loss. This is a loss. One down. This screams loss. Yep. Got to deal with J.P. Crawford now. Oh, joy. I think that might just put him on. Yep, they're just going to put him on. So here's J-Rod now. And now they're going to go. Now the Carl's going to go talk to him. This is the most, like, avoidable walk-off loss ever. Because Emmanuel just decided to troll tonight. Wow. At least you got the double play in effect, but we got one out at least. So here we go. J-Rod versus Class A. J-Rod 1 for 4. 1 out. Bases juiced. Pitch. Ball. Hey, Emmanuel. Throw strikes, buddy. Balls ain't going to get you anywhere except tie game, and you're probably going to get walked off. Freaking bum. Oh, let me just throw everywhere but the strike zone. 1-0. Fouls it back. 1-1. Okay, now they got the game on TV, so I could just turn this off then. Okay, good. Oh, swing and a miss for J-Rod. All right. 2-2 count. Pitch. Fouls it off. That means it'll all come down to freaking Cal Raleigh, of course, unless we get a double play here. Winning run at third. Winning run at second. 2-2. Fouls it off. Base hit probably wins the game. Yeah. Base hit wins the game here for the Mariners. Need a double play here more than ever. Not trying to face Cal Raleigh. 2-2. Ball. Got away, and this game is tied. Because of a wild pitch. Because of a freaking wild pitch. What a night to troll, Emmanuel. What a lovely night to troll. Freaking loser. Been rock solid all year, but can't throw strikes. I can't throw strikes. I can't throw strikes. And now it's a walk-off. Yep, I can already see it now. Just throw a meatball and let J-Rod walk you off. All through this just to lose because... Call time. All this just to lose because, well, the umpire decided to squeeze Emmanuel Clase to oblivion, calling a strike a ball. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. It's going to be Cal Raleigh up with the winning run at third. Freaking Clase. Tanner Bibee was in line for the win, too. And they're going to walk Raleigh to face Jorge Polanco. Like, seriously. They did so well this whole entire game. got the lead. Tanner was in line for the win. Did he deserve it? Yeah, low key. After that first inning, he locked in real well. Pitch, high, ball one. But of course, our closer blew his first save in a while. His third blown save of the year. And he's probably going to get walked off now. 1-0. Swing and miss. Well, because he wanted to troll. I said, please no trolling tonight on Twitter, and he decided to troll. One. Liner, base hit, and the Mariners win. So good job, Class A. You decided to troll extra hard tonight. Winning all this game, this whole game, looking good. And your closer craps down his leg. Okay. Yep. Good going, Class A. Good going, you loser. Maybe next time, don't be, don't come out here trolling like a freaking bum. This team is just so ass, dude. And the front office doesn't really care. They just don't care. Dolan doesn't give a damn. Do you think Dolan cares that this team stinks? No. He don't care. He likes it like this. So Mariners win 4-3 on a walk-off. And, just classic Guardians, right? The Tigers got their teeth kicked in, had a chance to gain a game, and now we're one game over 500. Yep, one game over 500. Probably going to be back at 500 tomorrow, because this team just stinks. They reek. They smell like ass. And the thing is, Class A's been rock solid all year, too. But now he wanted to troll tonight. He wanted to troll extra hard. Freaking dummy. So the Guardians, 3 runs, 8 hits, no errors. Mariners, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. Faced the bottom of the order, and you couldn't even get through it. The bottom of the order. All you had to do was just get through the bottom of the order, and this bozo couldn't even do that. God, freaking Class A, dude. Now, what he's going to do is he's going to go on Instagram, and he's going to showcase his rings that he has. Like we really give a crap. Of course, this team is it's just overall just a bad team. They're ass this year. And the front office doesn't give a damn. Because if they did, they would try to bring up the good players that are festering in AAA right now, because they have essentially just killed it. They're crushing AAA right now. CJ Kafis would be amazing for this team, but no. Same thing with Chase DeLauder. No, keep them down in AAA, where they're over-ripened, and then they'll come up, and when they do come up, they're probably going to stink. No, that's overrated. It's for the Guardians. So the Guardians are 35-34 on the year, and the Mariners are also 35-34. And of course, game 3 tomorrow, Emerson Hancock against Luis Ortiz. So yeah, we're probably going to get swept, because that's usually how this kind of stuff would go. I mean, look at how this inning went, right? So we take the lead on a wild pitch. Feeling good. You got your rock-solid back end of the bullpen. Gaddis, solid, good. He was great. Yeah, he went in there and gave up a single, but that was it. 8th inning, Cade Smith buzzes right through him. Class A comes in, forgets how to freaking pitch. Single to Canzoni. Walked Mastroboni. got Cole Young out on a sac bunt. They walked Crawford, then a dumb wild pitch because, of course, and then couldn't even get to extras. Now, if it had gone to extras, you would have had Kwan on second with your three better hitters at the plate: Manzardo, Ramirez, and Santana. But, that shouldn't have even mattered because your closer should have been able to get through it. But he wanted a troll tonight. He wanted a troll. Yep. So that's going to wrap it up for this one. And next game I'll be live for is Monday night for the Game 5 of the NBA Finals. We'll see who takes the 3-2 lead. Who takes the initiative in that series. And that Game 6 will be a fun one, that's for sure. But I'll be live for that one on Monday, tomorrow, technically now. And then I'll be live for maybe like one of the games against the Giants. And then I think that'll set it up for Game 6 during the A's series, I believe. Where I'll do, again, one game of that series. And then once we get through Game 7, I'll be doing a baseball game every once in a while. Not every game, obviously, but I'll be doing a game every once in a while. It just sucks, man. This team stinks. At least Bibee didn't get the loss. If anyone deserved it, it was definitely Class A. Because he stunk up the joint at the worst time. Against the bottom of the Mariners lineup. Right? Giving up a leadoff single, of course. Oh well, this is what it is. It's just one game. See if they bounce back tomorrow. If not, they'll be back at 500. Mid-ass, like usual. Fun. So, I'll see you guys later. Go Guardians, I guess. See you guys later. See you guys Monday night for Game 5. Until then, I'm Crazy Dog. And I'm out. Bye-bye. They really made me stay up till almost 1 a.m. for this crap. Tease. Oh my God. Bye-bye. Yeah. No.